Tens of thousands of people are heading to Miami this weekend for what's being called the largest cryptocurrency conference in history. NBC News correspondent Shaq Brewster joins us now from Miami, where Bitcoin 2021 already looks like it is kicking off. I know it doesn't start till later this morning, but I see the crowds there, Shaq. I mean, is this proof of how much Bitcoin has taken off in the last year, or what? Organizers say they've sold out of tickets. Tell us what we can expect.
That's right, Savannah. When we first pulled up, the line was extremely long. They just started letting people in to the event. The doors open officially at 8 a.m. But you mentioned the explosive growth that we've been seeing with Bitcoin, not only in terms of the value of that cryptocurrency, but in terms of people who are coming to events like this. The last one they had in 2019, right before the pandemic, it was about 2,000 attendees that they got. This time around, they sold 12,000 tickets. Savannah, those tickets are not cheap, going for about $1,500 each one. Of course, you can use your Bitcoin to pay for them. Let's show you a little bit of the line and who has come here to this event. You know, one of the things that the event organizers are talking about are those headliners. You'll see headliners like Jack Dorsey of Twitter. You'll hear Tony Hawk, for example. And we have former Representative Ron Paul, who will be here as well. So you'll have all of that happening. Guys, what time did you get here? What time did you get in line?
7:30.
About 7:30. The first person, Savannah, that we met in line got here at 6 a.m. So you can tell just a lot of excitement for this conference coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. And Shaq, you know what I see there? I see a whole bunch of people who are a lot smarter than me, because this whole cryptocurrency thing goes right over my head, but they're into it. Right. All right, Shaq, I know organizers both delayed the event and moved it. It was supposed to be in L.A. Now, of course, as we see, you are in Miami. That was all because of the pandemic. Tell us more about that decision and how officials there in Miami are working to keep those crowds safe as they welcome them.
Right. It was supposed to be in L.A., and there was some genuine uncertainty over whether they can have a conference of this size in California because of the pandemic. So they moved to Miami. The Miami mayor welcomed them with open arms. You mentioned security, and, you know, this was something that came up and was a factor during Memorial Day weekend. You see the law enforcement presence that's here. This is right in front of the entrance. They're making very clear that they are securing this event. I mentioned the Miami mayor welcoming people here. He did that back in March. It was a tweet that he sent out when some of the organizers were complaining or questioning some of the restrictions in LA. He simply said, "How can I help?" And they eventually moved it here to Miami. Of course, here in Florida, fewer restrictions, especially now after the CDC's mask guidance. You see most of the line without the mask, but we have inside. I mean, it's, you know, an outdoor event mostly. There will be some indoor factors. Vaccination status will not be asked, which is in compliance with Florida law here.
All right. And now Miami, I know, Shaq, is home to a growing number of tech companies. Tell us what's drawing businesses there. How is the tech boom impacting that city?
This is a pattern that you saw right after the pandemic, or really through the pandemic, as businesses, especially tech businesses, went remote. You know, Silicon Valley became a place, or became a hub all across the country, and many people have come here to Miami, and Miami has leaned into it. Miami has welcomed tech startups here. They've welcomed people who are working remotely to come to places like that, like this. Two factors that you see mentioned all the time. One, the taxes. Leaving high tax states like California, like New York, like Illinois, coming to places like Florida where that income tax is not a burden. And then the other factor is just living in a better place. Miami, the weather is beautiful, and they're welcoming people, hoping that more people come and make this their tech hub.
Yeah, I mean, you can't argue with the beaches. All right, Shaq, thank you so much. Enjoy. Have some fun at the Bitcoin conference.
You got it.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.